What's up, guys? I just thought I'd drop you a back and bicep workout, so you could give this a go if you want, or maybe learn something from it. So the first exercise I did was a T-bar row. Now this is an exercise which is great, a great rowing exercise, and it's great because it's also using your core and your lower back, having to stabilise yourself. Now my biggest tip for this is to make sure you're rowing it nice and high, you're bent over low enough, and that you're using smaller plates on the bar, so then you can bring it up close to your chest. So I've used 10 kilos on each plate. The next exercise is a cable lat pull down. So the reason I'm using a cable instead of a bar, like a lat bar, is because I want to use single handles so that I can really focus on building the symmetry in each lat. So when you use a bar, what can commonly happen is that you start pulling with your stronger side, and this can then lead to one side being more overly developed than the other. So I'm really trying to focus on symmetry at the moment. And I've got a back rear view of it. So as you can see as well, you can see I'm contracting my back at the bottom of the reps, and I'm keeping it under control and under tension the whole time. Another tip is try and grip it nice and lightly, the handles, because the lighter you grip it, the more you can pull through your lats rather than your bicep. If you're gripping it real tight, you're going to start using your secondary muscle, which is your bicep. So on to the next exercise, which was a seated narrow cable row, single arm. Now again, I've gone for single arm so I can really focus on building each side equally and not pulling with the stronger side. Now, the top tip for this is to keep your momentum to minimal. Now this then means you're going to be using more of your back muscles rather than using momentum to throw the weight. Another tip is make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight and not arching your back or leaning forward because the weight's pulling you forward. And yeah, it's a great exercise. Again, it's a rowing exercise, so it's predominantly building the thickness of your back, and it's one of my favourites at the moment. It's just such a great exercise building an all-round solid back, this, and it's a killer on your core as well, and using it one arm. And yeah, that's about it. You can use your arm as well to support yourself. I sit straight into it, no rest, and I did that 3 sets for 12 reps. Minimal rest. And the next exercise was a single arm lat pull down. This time it was plate loaded, and again, as you can see, I'm using single arm and I'm taking my time, not doing both at the same time. This allows me to really focus on the contraction of each side and again build up a more symmetrical back. So I'm also using my hand. You'll see I'm not actually in pain, don't worry. Well, I was in pain, but don't worry. I'm using my hand to basically feel that I was really contracting my lat, and that I could really get a mind to muscle connection. I'll do the same on this side, and then once I feel like I've got a good mind to muscle connection, then I'll let go and support myself. And yeah, it's a great exercise, this one, for really building up the width of your back as you're pulling down, so predominantly losing your lats. So yeah, the next exercise coming up is a bicep one. Another tip is make sure you really contract it at the bottom as well. And sorry for the awkward commentary, I'm still trying to get better at these and get my camera shy attitude out of the window. It's all progressions. So, seated bicep curl. Now the reason I've done it seated is because you can really focus on the contraction of the bicep, and you're also minimising the amount of momentum you can put into the exercise. A lot of lads will start swinging their arms and really just using their back and shoulders to get the dumbbell up. As you can see, I've only gone light, it's only 10 kilo, but what I'm doing is I'm really focusing on each rep and I'm really focused on the contraction, and I tell you, it was brutal, especially because you're seated, it isolates your bicep a lot more. And that was the workout. I did one more bicep exercise, which is a cable curl, but I couldn't get anywhere to record it and the battery was low. But I'll make sure to get another bicep and back workout in for you. And that's about it, really. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've got a new schedule I'm putting together, which is going to be upload. So I'll give you that in the next video. But keep tuned for some more content. Plenty coming. I hope you enjoyed it, and like, comment, and share. Thank you very much.